for the ultimate wild card of the Game Runner season, and it marks the start of the final 5 races. This is the Domino's 300 at Pensacola. The final Super Speedway race of Season 2 will likely shake up the point standings and present a danger to some championship hopes as the season comes to an end. This 3-mile track takes no prisoners, and we're about to see what it has to offer for the field for 30 laps. 2 familiar faces start up front to start the race tonight, and on pole is Carlos Estrella, who was on the front row last time we were at a Super Speedway in Daytona, and beside him is Roger Ray, the pole winner of the last race at Texas. We'll see where these front row starters will end up by the time the end of the race rolls around, as with the drafting track comes the usual conveyor belt style racing. Green flag is out, we're racing in Pensacola. Doge Borkington ends up leading lap number 1 side by side with points leader Zachary DeLillo, who already has made a charge up to the front. Now Colin Teague and Hector Garcia right behind him. The 31, the first one to move down low, out of line, under the 99, but I'm not quite sure if the run will be enough. We'll see. Heading into turn number 3, I don't believe so. He'll stay behind the 99, but he'll have the 53 of Lexi Herman next in line to maybe try and mount a charge on Teague, but will Teague move to the inside of DeLillo here? On to lap number 3. He's got a good run. He moves down low. Going with him is pretty much everyone. Oh, but Garcia takes this move as an opportunity to pull it down 3 wide for the lead. I think everyone knows that DeLillo is definitely the biggest threat. That is an 85-point gap from DeLillo to Martinez, second in points, and 150 to third. So if DeLillo can finish in the back this race, it'll be huge news for everyone else. They can get back up there and contend for this championship. But right now, the 89 makes his way down low. Side by side with Garcia through 1 and 2. As the 8 of Ricky Freeman Jr. pulls up to the back of the 89. Teammate Nathan Ormond behind him. And there's another Chevrolet behind Ormond as well. But they're going to split apart if the 8 doesn't get back down low here in front of the 24, and that will not happen. 3 wide for the second position as Ormond mounts a charge. Look at the run he gets on the inside, but is it enough to actually make a move down there? 3 by 3 throughout the field. He's to the bumper of the 89. But he will bide his time for now. Single file for the top 5. That ends with the 62 pulling out a line. Murder the 4th. Trying to go to the inside, and looks like Ormond will do the same. Saw the car in his rearview mirror making a move to the inside. Knew he couldn't get there without help. Past the 89. And this looks like it will work. Oh, but now the 62, 3 wide down low. Smith leads that lap, and he might just clear this top 3. Yes, he will. So that run to the outside has shoved Aiden Smith to the front. Once again, he was in danger of being passed, but not anymore. So now it's up to Onjack and Murder the Fourth to try and make something happen. Although I think the 36 will make a move before Murder the Fourth. Yes, he does. So to the inside goes Onjack, and already back up front is the 42 of Kyler Sestrai. Cody Goforth filtering to the back. Sestrai makes a dive bomb move on Onjack, but Onjack might be able to clear here. Smith running slightly lower than, or slightly higher than the whole lower lane. So I'm not quite sure if that's, he doesn't feel as comfortable with the handling on that car, but regardless, here comes the 42, Kyler Sestrai, diving it down low. Not too much help on either line, but to the inside, Colin Teague will come to the rescue of Kyler Sestrai in the 42. Oh, but now not anymore. He'll go to the inside himself, and Reed takes it 3 wide here. It's been over a season since DJ Reed has won a race, but he gets 4 wide middle from the 71 of Vargas, who might take over the lead. That move has paid off. Roger Ray, winner of 3 races this season, trying to claw his way back up into the title fight. 155 back from DeLello. Another race win would help things, but he'll need DeLello to finish a little bit further back than he already is. He is right now in the top 10. But a lot can go wrong here at Pensacola for everyone if they're not careful. As you see that spot entering turn number 1 on the front straightaway, those cars like to come together. The track doesn't bottleneck or anything, but the side drafting for some reason gets a whole lot more aggressive at that part of the racetrack. So that is a spot to look out for when it comes to accidents happening. But now DeLello 4 wide down low for the lead. He's got help from teammate Lexi Herman. And he will clear already. Doge Borkington already up to the front once again as we come to lap 10 of 30 here at Pensacola. It's Borkington to try and make a move on second. I'm not quite sure if that will work for him if he clears. As you see right there, that is an example of that happening with the 11 and 24. Those two come together nearly. But now this pack has single filed out for the front 5. Who will be the first to make a move down the back straightaway? Looks like the 53 and 1 had that timed right. They both make a move down low. And Herman to the lead. Jay Jefferson making his first appearance up front. He dives it down low on Landon Thomas. That would be for the 4th position as they go side by side for second up front. Borkington in danger of being passed by the 48, who's got the Chevrolet behind. Just not close enough to the 53 to make anything happen, but this push down the back might do something in his favor. To the back bumper of Lexi Herman and to the inside with Jay Jefferson. And a complete slingshot move through 3 and 4. And a lot of this is staging, practice, if you will, for the end of the race. If someone were to make that type of pass on the inside at the end of this race, that is a winning move. Here comes Jefferson down low. It'll be the 53 to help. So Herman, who was passed by the 48 and 1, will help the 48 to the front, but I don't see this lasting too long. This lasted throughout the backstretch, but really no help to the back of the 53. That will change as Nathan Stapleton comes in behind Lexi Herman. 3x3 throughout the field. It'll be Stapleton making a move down low for second. It's not going to stick. He files in behind the 53. Well, not quite. They have to clear down low first. But fell back to out of the side-by-side spot. Now here comes Herman once again trying to lead. Up at the front. Constant battling between these two. Stapleton's got a whole lot of help on the inside, but some people who have more help is the 11 and 28. Those are two teammates linked together and making their way up to the front. Martinez now dives it down low. I think Hunter knows that Martinez is in the better position for the championship. Look out back there. Teague and Disparito. And that was close. And that would have likely involved DeLello and Ray both. I saw them both on the outside lane. So right now, as it stands, they are in the danger zone if they wreck now, which they are thinking about it. And that camera on the backstretch really does some wonders. The first one, you can't really see what's going on throughout the field pretty much as they exit the second half, or they enter the second half of the backstretch. You get a full view of the field on that second camera. DJ Reed just led at 3 wide in the middle, but now falls back. An interesting spot for Skylar Taylor to be in. Looked like she was going to get put middle, but now on the inside, in a good position to be in third. But now, diving down low is Garcia. Oh, look at this. These two might be making a little bit of contact, but the 69 sees a hole up top, gets out of that. Now, Sastrai leading once more. One of the stronger cars here today. Had the qualifying speed and now has the pace in the race. But Reed's not done yet. He wants a win this season. He's been struggling a whole lot so far, especially early in the season. He's been trying his best to turn things around, and this is a good spot to do it. But right now he sits patiently behind the 42 in front of the 31, who is going to pounce. Trying to go for second, but no help behind. This is not going to get him past the 42 of Sastrai, but past the 69 only. As here's the run on the inside. Sastrai gravitates upwards, but not enough to leave a window for the 31 to move down low. That will instead happen with the 45 of Lane Thomas. So it looks like Sastrai so far has had a good command over the field, but that 31, he looks like he's getting ready to make a move down low. Not quite. Through 3 and 4, they remain bumper to bumper. Roger Ray up front now with Ormond, who looked like he would have moved the 49 up high. Not quite. Ray makes his move down low. But yeah, there is definitely zero help down there for now. But as things shape out, it'll look like the 25 was going to be the one to come to the bumper of the 49, but that will not be the case. It is Jefferson now. And he's another guy who was up front for a good amount of time. Jefferson comes to the aid of the 49 of Ray, but gets canceled out by Stapleton, and now Thomas making a move 4 wide down low for third. Something's happened. Oh, a caution! Martinez involved. Yellow flag out for the first time tonight. And the 42 of Carlos Estrada has led them back. And he has established his presence at the front of the field for sure as a one to beat. But Kirsten Martinez second in points. Not anymore after tonight. It's a track that can ruin title hopes. And with Hector Garcia, Carlos Estrada, Roger Ray all running well here tonight, Martinez could be out of it after this race. Take a look at what happened to bring out the first caution at Pensacola. And just making sure they didn't wreck again. That's just the 21 pulling down with a mechanical failure. I believe not. We'll see the replay. A couple of Chevys come together on the back straightaway and head up the racetrack into the wall. That's Ricky Freeman Jr. and Cody Goforth. They collect a 69 of DJ Reed and eventually appear the 28 of Kirsten Martinez. Almost the 63 of Lotus Espirito, but Martinez goes for a spin. The 8 car backed up against the wall as he slides down the racetrack, but Martinez probably the worst of it. Something about the title contenders having issues. It was Roger Ray and Carlos Estrada at Dubai. It was the 63 of Lotus Espirito at Texas. And now the 28 is next to have an issue. Second in points in a multi-car accident in turns 3 and 4 at Pensacola. Luckily has not involved a whole lot more cars than it already has, but a big blow to the 28 team in points. Heading down the backstretch, under pacing one last time. Carlos Estrada leads this field of now 28 as Aiden Smith, Kirsten Martinez, Ricky Freeman Jr., and Cody Goforth all out from that accident. The mechanical failure that the 21 had just as the caution flew. That was a header problem. But a single file restart means that it will take a little bit longer for this pack to get formed up 3 wide, 4 wide. So Carlos Estrada in a good spot. He was in a very good spot before, and now this is just really compounded for him. That he could be the one in control of this field. It'll take a big move from anyone out back to try and dethrone him. Green flag back out once again. The 49 of Roger Ray makes the move to the outside. And that's a very interesting one. Maybe he notices that he won't be in the right spot to try and take over the lead if he remains second in line and maybe the leader heading into 1 and 2. So he moves on back to try and get a better spot at the end of this race, which we've seen become a big factor. Look at this bit of contact between Teague and Ray. As Teague tries to make his way down low, he does end up getting there, but now, double file for the front spot. Landon Thomas trying to search for his first career win. Behind him, 4 wide. That is what he wants to see. The 5 backs out of that 3 wide. Now, as Vargas comes up with a charge on the 10 car. With help from the 5. Those are 3 Toyotas, but 3 different Toyota teams. But the 71 of Vargas will make his move down low regardless. Aiden Martin will be the one to help. Bit of separation so far in the pack. I'm seeing these guys back here, maybe just not as good of a restart, but these ones fairly damaged, I want to say. It'll be 5 laps to go next time by at Pensacola, and Zachary DeLillo down low on the low side. We'll see if this is the right time to peak and if he can shuffle his way back up front at the end of this race and take home his 3rd win of the season. As he goes through after the 2nd spot and eventually now for the lead. But behind him, 2 other hungry drivers when it comes to the points. Lotus Desperito and Evan Hunter. But now Peter Onjak makes a move under the 11. I want to say that is for the 6th spot. That would be for 7th. But Vargas continues to command. Keeping DeLillo at bay. And something else to worry about if you're someone behind DeLillo is if he gets up front and stays there. That's what Sestrai did for a few laps at a time. But now that might not be the case. DeLillo gets shuffled up high. At the line, 4 laps to go. He'll have 4 laps to make his way back up front, but he's got to go all the way to the back first. Vargas still leads. Desperito in line. These two seem to be working together well. Either that or Desperito is making a charge on the 71, trying to mount something big. Gets to the back bumper down the back straightaway, but no slingshot yet. Maybe waiting for the teammate, Murda the 4th, to come to the inside. And now that she knows that he's there, Murda will push Desperito out to the front. Oh, but now he makes a move to the inside himself. He wants this win. Ray down low. He'll be looking for back-to-back victories with 3 laps left. But if he gets shuffled up high, that might be big for his championship hopes. Might just see them slip away, but DeLillo is still stuck on the outside line. But now Ray up top. Garcia up top. Here's Pelagia, who won this very race a season ago, trying to break the streak at the track that he won his last race at. Just 2 remain, and the shuffle in full effect. Kiani gets put 4 wide middle. Oh, wow, bit of a wobble from the 15. But Desperito ahead and pulling away from the pack. So now it's just fighting and clawing for every spot they can get back here. They're coming around to the white flag. DeLillo's just made it down low. Can anyone pass the 63 of Lotus Desperito? The 53 down low. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go at Pensacola. This pack 4 wide. I'm not quite sure if anything will be strong enough to pass Desperito, but that 02 is running strong down low. It'll take some teamwork from the 53 of Lexi Herman. He's pleading, just don't pull down to the inside. But regardless, I'm not quite sure if it'll make a difference. As through 3 and 4, it'll take a Hail Mary from Thomas Pelagia to get this race win. If not, Lotus Desperito has this in hand from 6 in points to possibly much higher than that and back into the championship fight A win in Pensacola is what the 63 team needed, and a win is what they're gonna get at the Pensacola Superspeedway. And it is the third of the season for Desperito. Thomas Pelagia this close to winning at Pensacola for the second time in a row. Just wasn't able to. Just not enough help out back. They were battling a whole lot 4 wide throughout the entire pack. But someone else who wins big out of today, Kyle Shastrai, 5th in points. As he shoots back up to a contending spot. But Zachary DeLillo, 12th. It will be interesting with the 49 in 18th as well, and Garcia in 20th. So Ray and the 31 of Garcia, I'm not quite sure if they'll be in it. This just might be a small hit for them. They finished within the top 20, but a few spots behind DeLillo. And DeLillo, while he was looking like it would be a bad day for him finally, he finishes outside the top 10, but not by that much. And those who are up at the very top, fighting him in points, Kirsten Martinez, 30th, Hector Garcia, 20th, Roger Ray, 18th. So it's really the 5th and 6th in points score out of today, but I don't know, Zachary DeLillo might just be running away with this championship. And that is something we did not see last season. We saw a battle till the end from Marcus Yepes and Evan Hunter, but this might just be a runaway with how things are looking. But lost in all of this, Jay Jefferson 4th, a great day for him. Close to the win once again, but he dropped a spot in points after Texas Motor Speedway, where he got held up by that lapper, was not happy after that. Dropped from 8th to 9th. He'll probably pay back up to 8th at least. Herman 5th, and 6th place it is Lane Thomas, who will probably also be having a celebration for getting back up there in the point standings, but we'll have to see how it closes up. The 2 other Murdo cars, Murdo the 4th and Stapleton, also got a top 10, and Landon Thomas 9th out of today. Same for his team owner, Anthony McClure. Rest of the order pretty much went over the points contenders in this area of the standings right here. Mathis Wells was close, hooked up to the O2 for a while, but just couldn't get there. Onjak was just peaking at the wrong time. Reed, involved in that accident, wasn't really able to get back up there and slowed down the 25 as well, I want to say. Someone else, Evan Hunter, 10th in points. Not a very good day for him. 19th. Who else was down there? Colin Teague, 22nd. He is 8th. So the people in the true middle of the top 10 in points will be heading up towards maybe the podium. And the people in the current podium could just fall out, where Zachary DeLillo maybe can get a 100 plus points lead over everyone else. But it all depends on how points shake out after this, to where these drivers will be headed in Old Spice, the final road course of the season, where it'll be calmer, but Drivers will want to focus on their qualifying efforts to try and get a good day going and try and get a good run on the 29 in the championship. But DeLillo, last time we were out of the road course, he got the pole in that as well. So look out for DeLillo to still be a force in the point standings. And after that, we head to Thompson and Auto Club and Michigan to close out the season. A few wild cards there. Still, anything can happen. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, thank you for watching the Gamer and Our Sportsman series. We'll see you next time.